all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Baha Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baha Hashem, Rakaha Kadash, Edabohana to Zel, the apostle of the Timison who do well and who taught us this 100% truth according to the scripture, a peace, blessing, and salutation to you, Akim, who are pushing this truth to the four winds of the heaven, be on the forefront of this spiritual war to make sure Jerusalem is established as a praise here on earth again. What you saw that short clip that was about Bob Marley. See, that clip don't have a voice. See, so I was not trying to to make you know how great Bob Marley was, but my reason to show you that clip was to make sure, or Salaka was to make you see what it means by the scripture saying Jacob was a praying man. See? And that way the praying goes back to integrity. See? And if you was careful enough, because Jake, if you show Jake a clip, what he will be looking or waiting to see in that clip is entertainment. See, but if you was careful enough, that video should make you understand that even though Bob Marley was wicked, see, don't get it twisted. He was wicked. He was not a prophet, see, but most of his life he advocated what we call integrity. See, integrity. Where do you find the integrity in the scripture? What people have integrity in the scripture? See, what people have integrity in the scripture. So let's see. So this is a book of Genesis 25 and 27. And as the boys grew, Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. So if you are a cunning hunter, what you do is you do whatever it takes to get your prey, and that is Esau, man. That's why in that interview you saw that Edomite, a reporter or something, he was asking, "Are you rich?" See. And Bob Marley was like, "What do you mean by me being rich?" The Edomite replied, "Do you have many possessions because of your music or your concert and things like that?" He said, "There is nothing more rich than life." But that is not enough. According to the scripture, if you have the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that is the true riches, man. That's why I made a disclaimer that Bob Marley was not a prophet. So you don't get it twisted. And then you will see what I am taking this video, or where I am taking this video. And Jacob was a praying man, a dwelling tent. See, a dwelling tent. So that way the praying, see, he was a praying man. See. So let's go to let me see. That way the praying is a strong H 8535 term. See, so strong info. It is you have the word applied. See, applied, and that word applied goes back to integrity. A biblical usage, definition. Let's start at definition number B. We see sound or wholesome, an ordinary. You see, an ordinary person. That's what Bob Marley was. I'm not trying to give credit to Bob Marley, but that's what he was, man. You can't fake the spirit, man. And going back to early when I woke up into this truth, man. You see, I thought Bob Marley was an Edomite because he have a white-looking father. My question to you, how do you know that white-looking father of Bob Marley was an Edomite? How do you know? How do you know that? What if he was a Jack-looking Edomite? And how do you know that? You will know that by looking as a fruit, as a fruit of Bob Marley. You will know a good fruit. You know a good tree by its fruit, right? You see, and you can't fool the spirit, man. You can't fool the spirit. No matter how, back in the day, I used to say Bob Marley is an Edomite, but it didn't sit me well, man. That didn't sit well with me. So let's continue. An ordinary man, and what nation of people are very ordinary? Israelite. Because if you give an Israelite man a beautiful woman, 2 to 3 kids, a job, and that woman be listening to that Israelite man, when he come back from job, the woman ask, how was your job? Things like that, and his kid waiting him at home. That is it for Jack, man. A car. That is it, Jack. He is very comfortable. That is the really meaning of Jacob being a plain man. That's why when you examine the valley of shadow of death, which is America or Babylon, you see, when you see the oppression which is going on, when you don't know the truth, you will be asking, what is going on here, man? Esau is far off, man, when it's come to oppressing Jake, but Jake is still comfortable, man. Why is that, man? Because Jake is a plain man, you see. Going back to the old lion, you see. If we were familiar with the animal kingdom, what does the old lion do? The old lion, it eat meat and sleep. Animal experts tell you the old lion is spending more of his time sleeping. And an old lion, old male lion, they don't really hunt. Uh, uh, the female lion hunt. The female lion hunt, bring in meat. The old male lion is just lie down and chill. You see, that is the definition of being plain. Let's continue. One who is morally and ethically pure. So now you understand my intention of me showing you that video of Bob Marley, man. You see, Bob Marley was wicked, but he is morally and ethically pure compared to an Edomite. You see, which compelled me to think that he is an Israelite, and this is not a doctrine. See, this is not some thought of a doctrine. See, this is just my opinion. You see, I could be wrong, but this is what I think about Bob Marley. See, this is not a doctrine, man. So don't catch some feeling, man. See, let's continue. See, let's continue. Let me see. Let's go back to. I have scriptures here. You want to get? See, this is the book of Matthew 5:13. It says, "Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men." And that word, a salt of the earth, it literally means a flavor. See, And if you watch Bob Marley and his performance, his songs, they have flavor, man. Fit to be called an Israelite. Let's go to Jeremiah 10, the book of Jeremiah 10. See. The book of Jeremiah 10 and 16 is a portion of Jacob is not like them. For he is the form of all things, and Israel is the Lord of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. So that was talking about the Israelite, or the Jacobite. See, they are the former of all things. And when you talk about who we call Bob Marley, he was good at what he was doing. He made the music, or we call the reggae music, to flourish. So with this, I'll say shalom. I hope you are divided on to the next.